Hello everybody, welcome back to another video, and what's up? I haven't been here in a really long time. I'm really sorry. If any of you are in school, you know that school is crazy sometimes and you have a lot of things to do in zero amount of time, and it's basically impossible. So I feel like I've caught myself up enough, and now I'm here doing more things for you. Yeah, this looks a little strange right now. I have my eyes done and nothing else on my face, so don't click off. It's for a reason. We're doing another long-awaited foundation video, and I haven't been doing these for a while because of this foundation. But I tried it out and I ended up loving it, and I've been using it for I think a few months now. And I finally decided that I probably should share it with you because it is so awesome, and this is my gift to you. The foundation that we are going to be reviewing and trying today is this beautiful, beautiful thing. It is the L'Oreal Paris True Match Mineral Foundation, I guess. That's it. And I have the color Light Ivory. You probably can't see that. Okay. I didn't make a video about this because I've never tried a powder foundation before, and I was really scared and kind of skeptical. But I just want to show you how it works because I think you'll think it's really awesome. I, again, have a combination skin, so it's like oily in some parts, dry in some parts, and this works for me. So, oh geez, I just dropped it. Gonna break it before I start the video. Let's just dive right into the demo. So to start, I obviously have like my eye stuff done and nothing else because I do like to do my eyes before, because when I put on eyeliner I take off like half of my foundation because I mess up so much. So I just like to get that all over with beforehand, before I put on the powder foundation, because you don't want to put on liquid products over powder because that just doesn't sit right. Before I start with this, I am going to put on concealer, and I'm going to put that under my eyes. The Maybelline Age Rewind, I'm like at the very bottom. I need a new one. And this is just the lightest shade there is. I don't know what this shade is. And I just like to get that on my fingers and pat it under. If you've seen any of my other foundation reviews or makeup videos, you know that I put on everything wrong, and I know that I do it. I just keep doing it because it works for me. So this might not be the best way to put it on, it's just the way that I do it. And then I'm gonna take this wet beauty blender and do that under my eyes. Well, this is the Real Techniques one, and I definitely recommend this one because it's way cheaper than the actual beauty blender and it works the exact same. I use the foundation to kind of cover my blemishes, but to cancel out the redness of them first, I like to use, this is so beat up, but the Maybelline Corrector Concealer, like the green one. Like, this is so ruined, but I mean, it still works. So I'm going to put that on like this spot here to cancel out the redness. Why is there a sparkle on my face? Okay. Did not put primer on my face. I usually do use this with primer. I use the Benefit Professional, but I want to show you how it kind of lasts through the day by itself. So I'm not going to wear primer. So technically, even though I have been using it for a while, it is a trial because I've never used it without primer before. So we'll see how that works. I kind of put this on really sloppy, but it gets covered up anyway. Oh my gosh, does anyone just find random sparkles on their face when they're not even using sparkly products? Like, where did that even come from? Now, after you've turned yourself into the Hulk, it is time for the foundation, yay! I don't like to use the brush that's in here because it is soft-ish, but it's also kind of hard, and I also dropped it on the ground, and I don't really know how to wash that. So I just use a different brush. So I use my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. Looks like this, and it's nice and dense and nice and soft. I spill this way too much. Oh, there. So I use what's in the lid because there's a lot of fallout in there, just so that I know I'm not getting too much product on. Then I like get like this much, and then I just start like rubbing it all over, honestly. Again, I've never used powder foundation before, this one, so I'm not an expert on how to put it on. I just kind of take a bit and then smear it across my face. So after I get a nice layer, I only do one layer just because, but I think it can be buildable because that's what I do on my spots. So after I get the first layer, I put a little bit on my finger and I just put it, like, see the spot? I put it on the spot. Okay, so that's just really as far as I like to go in covering my spots. I don't get too fussy about it. I think that like everybody has them, so your face doesn't have to be picture perfect all the time. If you wanted like full coverage with it, I think that you can build it up to that. So now putting on the foundation agenda is done, and I'm gonna now apply the rest of my makeup and then come back and give you my thoughts. Okay, we're back now with a full face of makeup, and I feel alive because my eyebrows are on. I added like just my normal things, blush, bronzer, a little bit of highlighter, lip stuff. Okay, now here's the last step. I did set my concealer under my eyes with my Rimmel Stay Matte powder because I didn't put my foundation under there. You can't set powder with powder because that kind of just doesn't make sense. So what I do recommend in order to set it is a setting spray. So I use the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. Pretty much every makeup brand has their own setting spray. Just kind of spray it all over because it's kind of like a liquid setting a powder. You don't want a powder setting a powder. That kind of is confusing, but yeah, so just spray this all over in order to set it. So now we're gonna stay slayed all day, wave it in to dry. You're gonna look a bit crazy for a bit, but at least you'll look cute after. So now you're all dried, now you're good and set to go, and your makeup is gonna stay now. And so it's 12:07, and so I'm gonna see how long I can leave this on throughout the day. I'll tune back in with you later to see how this holds and to see if it holds up to its standards. Bye! Check in with you later. So before I leave, I want to give you a quick close-up of everything. Now, okay, the lighting's not the best, but you know, you get like a feel for it. There goes the random sparkles all over my face for no reason. Okay, so I'm not saying I'm a beauty guru. So my makeup's not perfect, okay? It's just how I do it. I'm still learning, so don't hate on me. You can see, okay, like a lot of this like blending issue is like the other things I put on, not the foundation. But like it looks really smooth. Like it's really smooth on my skin. I just really like the finish of it because it feels like my skin. It's really light, and I think I like to apply it in a light coverage. So obviously you can see some like dark spots and like correction spots still, but that's just how I do my makeup. You can build this up to how you like yours, and I think that's what's a really good thing about it. So yep, it's looking pretty poppin' right now, and we'll check in later. Hello, welcome back. So it is now 11:17. I've had this on for 11 hours now, which is a bit of a long time. This day's been super busy, so I've been running around, and this is the only checkup of the day. But you can see how it lasted throughout the day really well. As you can see in this crappy bathroom lighting setting, basically looks the exact same from when I put it on this morning. I didn't touch up anything throughout the day, didn't put powder on top, nothing. I did absolutely nothing to it. I just wore it throughout the day, and now we're back looking the same. My lip stuff rubbed off, but we don't need that anyway. It didn't rub off in any spots. It didn't flake in any spots. It didn't get super oily in any spots. And again, this is without primer. So if you put on primer, then it'll be even staying better than that. I mean, I am a little dewy in like the T-zone, which is where I normally get oily, but with primer, that would be like absolutely gone. I totally 10 out of 10 recommend it for any of you, especially people with combo skin, because this is just a wonder work. Another layer hasn't formed on top, spots haven't been accentuated, like it's literally the exact same. I hope you really try out this foundation if you're looking for something new to try out, because it definitely works for me and I'm very picky. Just putting that out there, and this is super awesome. If you try it out, let me know, see if it works for you, and thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more other videos on other things that I don't know what they're going to be about yet, but there'll be more videos about something, and that doesn't make sense. But anyway, I hope you have a really great day or night or year or life or whatever, and bye!